This is the story of the one. As a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility, he knows keeping the line up and running is a top priority. That's why he chooses Grainger. Because when a drive belt gets damaged, Grainger makes it easy to find the exact specs for the replacement product he needs. And next-day delivery helps ensure he'll have everything in place and running like clockwork. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey, if it's over, so fuck it. Just don't act like my love wasn't nothing. Like I wasn't the one you was holding that night, telling all of your secrets and hugging. Guess you right, it's too good to be true. Was the point, all I needed was you. But shit, time after time, I just fussing and fighting each time that you do what you do. And it's cool. Mama said it was fish in the sea, I got lost in the pool. Knew it was coming, I watched how you move, how you turn your back.
Well, what's going on, everybody? I am the one, the only, the WOOKIE. Joined here by my normal cast of misfits. We've got Dr. M. Sheep.
Hello.
The Drazcore himself, Drazcore.
Hey guys, how's it going? Ooh, that was an upgrade. Nice.
Yeah, you're no longer the Drazcore. Don't worry, we'll get back to it next week.
You did some work, so we'll give you.
You vibe coded for like 30 minutes today, so we'll let you slide.
I did. And it only broke like 17 times before it worked.
Yeah, I mean these things, they happen. And the Ewokiest of Ewoks, Ewok Jr.
Hello, Keyforge community. Glad to be here on this beautiful, beautiful cold evening.
So it's
cold.
time to... Yeah, it is cold.
How cold is it there?
It
was
now?
sub 40 degrees. It was sub 40 degrees this morning. Yeah, we had a freeze like warning for the northern part of the state.
When I woke up this morning, it was 42. Next week,
it was under 40 when I got.
Yep. Next week, snow. Nobody knows.
Actually, it's supposed to warm up next week, but that's Wisconsin.
I'm camping this weekend.
Yeah.
Yay.
So I think it's supposed to be nice this weekend. I'm not sure. I didn't really look.
It's like lows with 40s.
Well, that's perfect camping weather. Just take 2 sleeping bags. You're good.
No, 1 sleeping bag, double up.
Ooh. 1 G.I. Joe one.
We're camping from bikes. There isn't lots of stuff to be brought.
Oh, yeah.
Snuggle up, sheep.
Yeah.
But you're not coming.
That is just
not Yeti,
2 letters and a number for us, so we're good.
Yeah. But it's time to pay bills. I'm not going to even respond to that. Maybe I will later. I probably will. But it's time to pay bills. Right? We got, go over to w.gg, use your code DRAWBETTER to save yourself 10% on that sweet tub of S'mores W Energy.
Have you tried that one yet?
I have not tried the s'mores one. No, I'm still working through my other. Listen, it's 40 servings. It takes a long time to get through 40 servings. You don't realize how many servings is in one tub until you're like drinking it and you're like, this is a lot. So, I mean, it's nice. Good, clean energy, as they say.
Is that what they say?
Yeah, something like that. Clean product, clean, something like that. Yeah. Just go buy some Dubby. Help a guy out. And then you could also go over to our Spreadshirt, which you can find down below. I'm revamping. The Spreaker has now added that we can have a footer. So I'm re-adding all of our links down below into the footers. So down below you can find our Spreadshirt where you can buy all of your KFC material, all your KFC apparel needed. And you might need it, so buy it now. Just saying. You might need it.
Gotta clothe yourself with ridiculous Keyforge-related paraphernalia.
Yep. So, and Archons Corner paraphernalia. I'm not going to give away any secrets just yet. Just know you might need some. That's all I'm going to say. And then you can join our Patreon. Where now you too...
Because Wookiee's going to steal your clothes.
Yep. Because you too now can figure out your Draz scores, kinda. Well, so we've taken a step back, right? Remember when we had to do this for people back in the day? So, Drazcore will help you out to find your best Draz scores. What are you doing? Top 5s over in the Patreon channel?
Yeah, so if you go over, if you're a Patreon member, jump into the Patreon channel, and you @ me and send me your DOK handle. I will download your deck list. I'll run it through the Draz Score tool, and then I'll paste in the chat your top 5 PV Draz scores based on the current scoring, where we've scored like half the houses, and then I made up the rest. So it'll probably evolve when they tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, it's always evolving, right? Metas change. Calm down, everybody out there in the chat.
Yo.
Don't need to get too feisty.
It's definitely like I was looking back at some of the stuff that Z had scored back in the day, and definitely some things have changed. So we might have to go back at some point and revisit some old cards.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they've changed or just like because meta has changed, if these cards now gotten slightly worse.
Yeah, some of both.
So little column A, little column B.
Yeah.
If only we had somebody that was like in charge of that.
Is that me now?
Oh, it's you now. Yeah, I was a little hint.
Oh, okay.
It's not a good.
But
time
it's
to
more.
talk.
It's content if we argue about it on the show instead of me just going and doing.
Oh yeah, no, we can definitely argue about it here too. But overall, we can talk about it. If you guys find it, obviously, let us know. You can go over to Patreon in the Discord, the Patreon channel. You can let us know if you think cards should go up or down. And then you can tell us on Patreon as well, where I check a lot less. I have been remembering to upload the ad-free episodes, though, ever since Tobin told me.
We are very proud of you. Yep.
I
finally hit it.
I probably forgot it for like a month. And I was just like, oh, yeah, that's
or
the thing I was doing. No, it was like a month. It was only like 4 weeks. It was maybe 3 or 4 episodes. But we got an update.
Yeah, that was the thing I've been doing for 7 years, and now I forgot.
Yeah. 5. Had a lot of things going on.
Podcasts.
Yeah, that's another thing, too. When you start doing 2 shows, it's like, whoop, you get into a rhythm. You get into a vibe, right, Drazcore? And then all of a sudden, like, you're just going.
Right.
But
just make the agents do it for you.
Yeah, I should just figure out if ChatGPT can do it for me. But we did get some reveals from the Pledger from Ghost Galaxies, and it's not much has changed. The one thing I did like to see, now instead of, well, it's not even instead. So now there are the Dragon Scale decks, which are just like all the other decks. I don't know if they have a guaranteed anything, but they'll have a special treatment, right? I'm glad you're all agree. I guess we really don't know yet.
You know what? I even missed the Dragon Scale Archon deck.
Yeah, so
hold on. Why did I miss that?
I don't know.
We don't know what it is?
We don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming it's a...
Maybe they're the ones that G-Sparkle or G-packaged, and instead of calling them stripper dust, they're calling them dragon scales.
Yeah.
They probably are border treatment.
I should get glitter and sprinkle it on G at KFC and call it stripper dust.
Ooh.
It'll be pink. Mm-hmm. Smell of... Never mind.
Those are now dragon scales.
Those are now dragons. Tiny dragon scales.
Those are now tiny dragon scales.
Or we just hire a stripper to come to KFC.
In the Keyforge world, all the dragons are tiny.
Mm-hmm.
X-Ray will be there, so we're probably covered.
Yeah, I mean, X-Ray will help us find it. X-Ray will help us find a good stripper.
Yeah, he posted a picture on Facebook of himself in the hospital.
Wait, but he works in a hospital. He was like, yeah, that's not what you're saying.
I surely it's not like critical care, it's some choice thing. I haven't quite decided what joke to land on him.
Is he getting a butt lift?
Is he getting a butt lift?
He's getting a BBL.
Yeah, could be.
Oh my god!
Yeah. All right.
Poor guy's probably like getting his tonsils out or something, and we're like, hey, he's getting a butt lift.
He's getting a Brazilian butt lift.
Yeah, Brazil. Ooh. What's the difference between a regular butt lift and a Brazilian butt lift?
I don't know. What, an extra B?
If you go to Russia or Brazil to get it.
One's a little
there's
tighter.
a Russian butt lift?
Isn't that where all butt lifts come from?
Why would all butt lifts come from Russia?
It's a little saggier.
You get the teardrops instead of the, I don't know. I've watched one of these Brazilian butt lifts on, I don't remember what platform it was on, but it was fucking gross. Fucking blood shooting everywhere. It was gnarly. Go YouTube Brazilian butt lift. Your life will never be the same. But
hopefully none of my kids.
Oh yeah, he just confirmed.
Thanks.
He did have a butt lift.
Hernia surgery.
It was definitely that area, is what he just posted in chat.
Yeah.
No,
it was in
definitely
that
some
general
muscles
vicinity.
down in the nether regions.
Yeah,
that he was getting work to. Therefore, butt lift.
Clearly, butt lift.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so back on this with our pledge level.
Back on task.
Back on task.
There
Did it
are
surprise
also
anyone?
going to be personalized decks, so nobody's. Go ahead. You got something else to say about the dragon scales?
Well, no. Before dragon scales, I guess the first thing that jumped out at me is for the pledge reward tiers. Your 2-player starter set is still Winds of Exchange.
Yeah,
sure. They overprinted that. Yeah,
I know, but like. That's how bad they overprinted. Like, ooh.
I think it'll be Winds of Exchange forever.
You think forever?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I remember that it was going to change out.
Yeah.
Every single set. This was going to be.
No. They said when they ran out, they would. Update it to the newest set.
I remember what Ewok remembers and was told is that yes, it would change. That they would change every single set.
Now, see, I remember what Sheep remembers, and we're clearly right.
Well, 2-2, and we're in total agreement like usual. Okay, outside of this, anything else surprise you?
Well, they did go down to the one personalized deck, as you were starting to say that. So maybe I don't know. You guys
depending on your tier. Oh no, everyone is one person. Yeah, you only get one personalized Archon deck. Yep, never mind.
If you spend $1 bajillion, you can only make
get
one
personalized deck. Yep. Yeah. No, I mean I only need one.
Nah, I mean I want a bunch. I got all sorts of good ideas.
Yeah, I know. Well, you can only put one per pledge.
Score one.
Yeah, you should. You should get a Draz score playmat.
Yeah, that's true. Well, but
we need to make you a Draz score playmat.
165.
You talk about that, but they removed playmats because they were listening to.
Yeah, that we don't need.
Their situates. Because I agree with it.
What I want.
Yeah, and I do. I think that now you can order what you want, but it is interesting that they removed it here. It says from the Reaper of Amber tier and above. So interesting. You can see the personalized decks.
Are we still?
I do wonder if they'll put as like an add-on. Like you can just add
more
whatever you want. Like
Are we still kind of upset that this is just so damn copy and paste?
I mean,
like it's the same.
It's slimmed down.
It's the same every year.
What are you really looking for? Are you looking that like if it's not? I don't know. I think that
I don't see the tier where I can get a lap dance from Josh.
I mean, that's just bad.
I don't want that
at a vault tour.
Oh,
you just need to give him a few libations.
Yeah.
No, I think that this slimmed down on the mats. I think that you have the personalized deck, which they slimmed down a little bit of a bummer. But
guess what else is missing? Right. Well, at least right now.
Well, what they went through was that they're slimming down on the custom decks because it just proved to be too complex. So they put in some new items, and I think the new items are actually very, very nice additions. But go ahead, Wookie.
I'm just saying. Guess what? What else is missing? Anybody notice anything else missing? For now.
What's missing?
There's no tertiary set.
Oh yeah.
For now.
No, that's in the first reward tier thing.
Correct.
The first reward tier is always you get the name of the next set.
We're gonna tell. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But there's not some weird set this time.
Yeah, there's not a Crucible Clash or a Menagerie or. But they could add that as you unlocked the dumb set. Congrats. I mean, honestly, I don't know, right? Like that could be coming. So. It was just something I noticed. There's no tertiary set.
That's kind of normal.
Well, no, there's always been a tertiary. With every
when was the
other-
last time they didn't do it, though?
No,
they've never not done it. There's always been a tertiary set. There's always been
Doesn't it get released like after the first couple or after the first week? Or there will be a picture of what it could be. Well, they haven't actually announced everything. So
this is true. This was just the sneak peek. So I guess it could still be in there.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys noticed. The thing that jumped out to me was actually the price increase, and it was minimal, but you essentially went from like the Reaper of Amber from 160 to 165. And that was just even from PV. You can see the difference there. Your Seeker of Decks 80 to 85 here. So there a slight increase that's kind of continuing. The Breaker of Chains actually went from 425 to 450. And then you had 785 to 785 for the Turner of Keys. So that stayed the same. So where many people had fallen in that Breaker of Chains, they bumped or increased that by actually the largest margin. So interesting to see how that's kind of worked out. You can see then you have your Architect of the Crucible. So that was the 1500. That's still at 1500. And then we have our Architect of the Crucible Premium.
All right,
which
so
previously had been the art, and that's 2. We are assuming that Crucible and Me art frame is the personalized.
Somebody said that's what it was called in the previous ones.
Yeah, so even just going through that, it in the previous one it was called the Crucible and Me. So yes, it didn't have art frame, but that is what it is.
So yeah, the Crucible Me. I assume that's the
I don't know. It was minor, and things continue to increase. I don't know about you guys, but from groceries to everything, that's increased. But yes, this for the most part, most of these have increased by 5.
Ember Skies did come with talk. Crucible Clash was not in any of the pledges.
Well, but
it was an add-on.
It was an add-on, so I guess
it was. Well, and then they changed the pledges to include it because
yes,
that's what people wanted.
Oh, okay. I was trying to find any because I can't find the pledge tiers. I found the pledge tiers, but I can't find the rewards. Here we go. That's what I was looking. No, this is just everything I can add on. Yeah, I was trying to find like when you opened a tier.
I mean, it doesn't really matter if there's a tertiary set or not. It'll either be there or it won't.
Well, no, this is something that at least I asked for. Don't do a tertiary. Don't do a second set. Focus on making this a good set. Now, whether that happened or not, I don't know.
Right. I mean, maybe they didn't do the tertiary set, but did they actually focus on making this a good set?
That's the next question. Nobody knows, right? Yeah. So, but there are
gotta get Echoes down, right?
Yeah, Echoes of Omens comes out. Nobody knows, but anyways, there will be full art Archon decks.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was an
addition. I think that's cool.
Some people were questioning: is that a single full art card or a deck full of full art cards?
Well, we don't know yet, but it says full art Archon decks. So, I mean, because then underneath they're going to have foil Archon. You will get one full foil.
Oh, this is the other one, and then they're saying, is this one
Archon
full
deck.
art foil or a full deck with foil? I think it's a full deck with foil.
I would assume that's how I read it.
That was my reading.
Yes, but as Archons Corner can only do, we don't actually know.
Yep, nobody knows. I'm sure we'll find out soon.
I do think it's cool that the full art deck can appear just randomly in the display.
That was the other thing, awesome. Yeah. Full art decks were able to appear, but foil decks are not. Those are special.
I'm actually okay with that, and I think I like that the full art can be in.
I think foil should as well be in a regular wild box too. Maybe make it a little more rare than the full art, but give me a reason to crack some packs.
So the
Full art.
I mean, inserting a random full foil deck is one of those things where they'd have to print them and then randomly mix them into their like packaging line.
Well, you got to do that if it's a full art deck anyway.
No. So for the full art decks, it's just like an anomaly in Forgefire. All Forgefire has to do is say, oh, this is a 1 in 1,000 pull. It puts full art in that deck and it just goes in as a standard print. Packs goes. Right? Because it's just a rare chance of getting a full art card. They don't have to, it's not coming off of a different print line. Because the full art is created in Forgefire.
But aren't these packed by hand anyway?
No.
Are you sure?
I mean, maybe I don't know. I don't think so.
I think they are.
Well, that was the way they did some stuff.
I'm pretty sure at some time we had gotten a video of somebody putting decks in a box. Now, whether that's actually how it goes down or not,
boxes, right?
Yeah,
that was really a long time ago. They might have changed.
I was gonna say whether that's still how they do it or not. I don't know. Something tells me that is still how they do it. But
But once again, if you have somebody who knows exactly which box they put stuff in, it just adds too much.
Maybe they got another cell phone and it tells them where to put it.
Yeah, Wookie, what we've seen is that they had basically the decks that are wrapped, and then they shuffled those up, put them over on the side, and then those were moved into essentially a sleeving machine or the outside plastic component. So that we have seen more recently. I don't know the most recent updated packaging, but that's what we have seen.
I don't know. Interesting.
I'll still come back. Full art decks, I'm very happy with. I think the thing that would make this better, what are the chances that your full art deck is going to be
not
competitive?
Not great.
It's a very, 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 very small chance. Like if that would be amazing to roll out and have this full art deck that is actually spicy and that you can play. But I still think the full art deck is going to be collectible and enjoyable for a number of us who are looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward. It's cool.
Oh, and the date change too. So Thursday, September 18th.
Date change because they were like, September 11th is now a bad time.
Yeah. So if you're going to Vegas,
but yeah, they needed more time because
I think they said that's what they did.
Need more time.
Yeah, but
because
Thursday, September 18th,
September 11th,
the eve of the last U.S. vault for Vegas. That is that's when it's going. Is that Thursday?
Getting excited. You coming?
I was looking at flights again. I thought it was completely ruled out, but flights have. Well, I saw a good flight. I did not have everything in order, and the time was like the return flight was off. It was a 3, so I had to be at the airport at 1, and it's light probability, but if you actually make it into the finals, you're like, all right, Z flipped coin, but we are, I don't know. Right now, then everything has gone sky high. It's like $499, $500. I did see a flight today, so who knows?
Keep your eye out. I want to see you there.
If anyone wants to buy a box of Woe for $100, it'll help get me there. I'll put that in as shipped. No, like seriously.
I'm with sheep. Pass.
Okay.
Thanks for the offer.
Box of Woe at 100. Shipped is not a bad deal.
Box of sadness at $100.
Actually, I would argue that our token spam has quite a bit of counter to what you're seeing from PV, but you make your own choices.
Yeah, but when you can't play cards, your tokens don't matter.
Okay.
Just saying. I tried token spam, didn't pan out. But
I will say that Melendrak has actually come back, and Melendrak doesn't have the C, but with both disruption and ability to play cards, There are very, very few times that you're completely wiped off from being able to play cards. And at that point, if it is on turn 1, great hit for you. But that is not a high probability.
All right. Shall we go into the nations of the Dutch?
Nations of the Dutch.
The Dooch.
The Dutch. I hate the Dutch.
Wow. All right.
Can anybody name that movie?
Frozen.
No. Yes. Walt Disney, famously known for his hatred of the Dutch people.
I don't know. Are there like fake Dutch in Frozen?
Yeah, one. Yeah. I don't know if he's fake.
Sven. All Svens are Dutch.
Oh, there you go.
No, they're Swedish,
Very-
right?
Yeah.
Barry put in the chat. Austin Powers gold member.
There you go. Attaboy, Barry. And the Dutch. You
Okay.
don't even have a name tag. Just you have no chance against me. Just
Not remembering Austin Power is
Yeah.
okay. In my
Speaking of
book.
Austin Powers, the other night,
man.
I referenced Austin Powers, and like my kids didn't know what I was talking about. I was like, "Oh man, these kids."
You failed.
Does this surprise you, Drascore?
You have failed as a father.
They're like, "Is that from the 1900s?" I'm like, yes, it is.
Yes, before they had
from
talking
1900s.
things on the TV. Yes.
Damn kids.
Did you have color on the TV in the 1900s?
Some years.
Yeah. We've probably talked about this before. Have you had to explain to your children about how phones used to be on the wall? And to go from room to room,
No, so
you
I
just had
did
a really long cord?
I don't remember that conversation, but I do remember a time where so my parents like kept all my old toys for whatever reason. Because I don't know.
Now they're worth $1 million.
Nostalgia.
I guess. So we show up at my parents' house, right? My oldest at the time was, I don't know how old, 3 something, 2, 3, whatever. And probably 2, I don't know. And so like my mom brings out all the old toys. You remember it was like that toy phone with the eyeballs that
Yeah.
would like you could pull around?
They still make
Yeah.
that today.
So like, yeah, she goes over and like, you know, picks the phone up off the receiver, looks at the cord, she's like, tied down? Like, what? Why are you tying down this phone? I was
What do
like,
you mean? What's going on here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to have optimal placement where you'd be away from any siblings
Yeah.
and parents so you
Yeah.
could talk to your friends and that significant other. But, you know, people could still kind of hear you. So where you were sitting, where you could be comfortable and put your back against the wall, this is all important. Oh, yeah.
And then when
Yeah, I
you're
think it's pick
bad,
up
your
the other
parents
line.
could beat you with that cord.
There you go.
Because it was long and it would always get tangled.
I did not have this problem, Wookie, so I don't know about you.
Clearly, you were a Boy Scout child too. So I remember getting beat with the cord. But
I lived a double life, Wookie.
enough about Wookiee's fantasies. Let's go back to the Dutch. 11
Yeah.
players total. It was a small national
Nationals.
championship. 11 for Alliance, 12 for Archon, and only 11 for Sealed. I wonder if somebody got lost. If they pulled a Pete, they came back too late from lunch and got disqualified.
I mean, somebody can only show up on Sunday.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, because they did
Saturday
it
or
3
something. Yeah,
separate days, right?
Correct.
Yep.
So top four cut in all the formats. And is this Sealed as the first one? I'm guessing.
That's Archon. That
Is that
graphic
Archon?
image right there.
I gotta make this a little bigger. Who won Sealed?
Yep.
We have this.
It doesn't. Well, we didn't have a channel, so like
Oh,
there was
we go.
no
It's much
channel where we could record this information. So then like Lord Judo starts like pinging me, like, you know, not me, but just like us in general. The channel is like, hey, we don't have our own channel. Frowny face. So he just starts pasting stuff. So I respond, I'm like, oh, did we like do our normal like incompetence and just never?
I don't know if we've ever made a channel.
He's like,
for
oh no, we never
nationals.
asked.
I don't know if we've ever done channels for nationals. Did we?
I don't know. We could create one. Though.
Canadian nationals we've had up.
Yeah,
I think we did for Canadian. Yeah,
that's because I went to it.
There you go.
This is true.
Do you want
just like Evansville gets a channel because we want to go to it, although I don't know if that's actually
going to try to go.
Well, we were also
I'm
asked
trying to
for
figure
a
out if we
channel,
can do
so ask and you shall receive. Dutch
Do
players.
you want the sealed? Because I do have our actual two sealed individuals.
Who is sheep got to go up against in sealed?
All right, in sealed, the two people coming from the Dutch Nationals, our winner was Motility Dragon, and then the runner-up was Motility 5.
Oh. Do these two know each other?
Yeah, well, yeah. It runs in the family.
And if I'm correct, both of these players were from the Dutch, what was it, Netherlands? Is that the team? Did I get that correct?
Is it the Netherlands
Lions?
The Netherlands?
No, I'm trying. I'm saying it wrong now.
God, where's Harmed?
Yeah.
He's in Vietnam.
Yeah, I know.
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah, maybe he's hanging out with Riku.
With Riku, yeah.
Either way, those are your two players, so congrats to both of those players for your invites. I'm insanely jealous. If you'd like to trade one of those invites for an Alliance invite, let me know. I don't know if they'll allow us to do that, but I'm sure they would entertain a discussion.
They won't. I will say...
Why you gotta always kill my... Like, is your dream in life to drag my dreams out into the street and put a bullet in it and just kill it?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Now that
sheep.
Now that that's out of the way, okay, let's move forward.
He does it to me too, so don't feel too special.
Okay.
That's what friends do. They kill each other's dreams.
Yeah.
In a positive note, I will say, while the community was small, we did have some people who traveled. So there was a nice French contingent that showed up for the Dutch Nationals. And not only that, but man, the graphics that were shown, the information there, very well put together and organized. So
take notes, GG. Take notes.
Honestly, the 12 people who showed up for Dutch Nationals got kind of the treatment that we saw for the large events that Riku had put on.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was both of those events have been much better than what we saw for GG. So
now, to be fair, right? You only had 11 people. And I'll cut GG a little slack here, because to do that I guess there is a lot of time between rounds, but you don't know. You would need a person that's literally just sitting there doing graphics.
But you could do that, Wookie, for
you got New Jeremy, right?
You can do that. You can do that for top 8. And again, Lord Judo
top 8, yes, you can do that. You can do that for top 8 because you can have all 8 prepared. A lot of it's, well, not a lot of it's going to transfer over, but you can have a lot of that done and prepare that. So yeah, for top 8, you can do that. For the normal tournament, you probably couldn't. I don't know how versed Jeremy or Josh or new Jeremy or anyone at Ghost Galaxy is with Photoshop and how that works.
Well, the one guy who does their video content, I bet you he knows what's up.
That's Hurley's brother.
That's Hurley's brother.
Yeah.
He's not always there either. He's there for a handful of hours and then he leaves. Yeah, Keith Hurley.
I will say Lord Judo played a really important part for Final Refrain, and we've seen that continue. This seems very much like a template. So once you have the template up, you can pull in what is the individual deck. And what we're seeing is it's saying at the top what the event was. So Dutch Nationals 2025. You then have a slide for Archon, Alliance, or Sealed. And then you have the deck name. Guess what? It actually shows the prophecy, the cards that are there. And then the team that's on the bottom, okay, you got to grab that information. But over on the right, the stats here are simply things that we can ping from DOK for SAS, Amber Control, Artifact Control, Creature Control. Those are items that, again, on the template are easy enough to fill in that it should auto-populate that template by just bringing your DOK link. But it's snazzy. It looks nice. It's a nice graphic, and it helps people on the, from the watching side to be able to see. So I think it was very well done.
No, it was.
Pretty cool.
It is pretty nifty, and it was well done. But yes, you can transfer this over. I don't know how much time or effort is really put into the streams. Not gonna lie to anybody. I mean, yes, it is very nifty, and yeah, you can do it, but it's just up to them to actually put the effort into it. Going first off, we have top 8 decks. In this,
you want to run with?
Yeah, this is Archon. Sorry, I was gonna get there. Top 8 decks in Archon. Let's just take a look at this graphic that was provided. Harmed did this, right? That was provided by Harmed.
Yep.
Set distribution for the top 8. You guys want to run us down through that there, Drazcor?
Sure. So
I know it's difficult. So oops.
Well, what'd you do?
I moved it. I was trying to make it bigger, and I just moved it.
There we go. That was an undo. So they had the top 4 move on to the finals. So the top 4 players in Archon were Harmed, Lord Judo, Mobility 5, and Ashitaka. The decks that they played were those were all PV. So of the top 8, of the top 4, it was all PV. And of the top 8 decks, which is normally what we pull, 7 of the 8 were PV. 1 was Amber Skies.
Yes.
So pretty.
Did that surprise anyone?
No, not right now.
I mean, people want to play their PV, but like for it to be that dominant, I mean, it is a small field, so it's just there is a bit of just. If people are like, we're going to bring our PV, then PV is going to make top. But,
I mean, there's some good PV decks in the field here, right? Surprise, surprise. 2 Sanctum, 2 Tranks Creed. I know you were all surprised at that.
Well, you look at Tranks Creed, and I think that's definitely something to look at. For Archon, I thought that 25% being made up of Dis and 25% being made up of Logos.
Yeah, they're probably
that's 50% between the two houses. I mean, we see it, but
they're the 2 best houses in PV. Those are your top number 1. That is probably number 1 and number 2. Dis, then Logos.
It was interesting. I also saw the stat for SAS average being 102. Mm-hmm. So you're in, yes, PV. Even our local Mr. Perfect, as we were scoring our decks from Sealed this week, what was your score, Sheep? And then what was yours? And then he's like, well, you got to add plus 20 for PV. And it does definitely keep creeping up in SAS.
Man, a double Burnish Nichols deck made it into a top 8, huh?
Well, a triple Burnish Nichols deck.
Triple took first. Yeah.
Really? Where's the triple?
Yeah. And it was and Harmed is on the Nether Forge Lions. Sorry, I messed that up earlier, but Nether Forge Lions. There we go.
Oh, I see a double.
Yeah,
just check the cast.
Oh no, it is.
Yeah, and I put Harmed.
Yeah, the winning deck is, by the way, also the highest Draz score deck of the bunch.
Not the highest SAS score. Weird first. Story, but the highest Draz score.
Yeah, highest Draz score took first. Second highest Draz score took second. One of the top 4 was tied for third, and the other one was then fifth. So, obviously it's amazing.
Join our Patreon today to get your top Draz score decks.
That's right. Get in there and then at me, and I'll give you your top 5. So yeah, triple burnished nickels. It does have the triple Infernus. Now, the damage pips aren't in an amazing spot to actually do it, so I don't know that there was a lot of burnished nickels Infernus shenanigans, but I guess it's possible. Well, yeah, triple Infernus. It's got the atrocity.
It's got a bronze.
It's got double Forseer with the Steiner's formula and double reassembly required and a rage reset. Like, pretty good. It's got the hoodwink.
Yeah, I actually
cover fire. Like,
yeah, I actually think that there's quite a bit of removal in that disc. Double Banish, a Gift of Amber, and double Doom. Those are really key components to get cards off. Logos, again, you're looking for the board that's being built here. So look, Technician, Zerp, Cha, Candle Unit, double Forseer. You got 6. That's a strong board if it can go ahead and stay out there, but enough actions to make it very, very worthwhile. You actually, there's some of those that you care about too. I think the Shadow section
this deck,
the weakest here.
Yeah. Because it's got the triple burnished nickels.
Correct, but I mean, it has your artifact control of Borrow, which can be brutal. Cover Fire is Steal and Hoodwink, so major steal that's coming from both of those. And then you have a little bit of C with your Chummy Thunk. Like,
Thunk is nice. I like Thunk.
Yeah. Well, like that's
great.
That's what I said. Chummy Thunk, Borrow, Cover Fire. And Hoodwink, like those. That's it. But
and it's got Look How Far You Come and Overreach, 2 very strong prophecies.
Yes.
So it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
So when you look at this, though, what prophecies are you really worried about? Sorry, what fates?
Oh, what fates?
In Savannah?
Yeah.
None.
Yeah. I mean, there's Parasitic Arachnoid. There's Rage Reset.
Yeah.
That's very strong.
I think Rage Reset. What was the last one?
If
reassembly
required if you care about your archives.
So that
reiteration is in there too.
That's true. Yep.
Yeah. But it's coming in logos. It's reiteration. It's Rage Reset.
Yeah.
Potentially the double reassembly required. But I'm telling you, there's not a ton that I'm really worried about.
Because you're looking to stash some burnished nickels underneath there and never see them ever again.
Correct. You just keep cycling them. But
cycle them. Throw them in there. Who cares if they ever pop out?
Well, there's a whole purpose actually to go ahead and potentially Infernus them too with the triple Infernus and get rid of them and thin your deck, become more efficient. There's definitely some options, but it was an interesting setup. I look for what the prophecies are, and then I also look, okay, what fates do I really, really, really have to worry about?
Yeah, those are the only 3, really. I mean, reassembly required, maybe. Again, it's only if you care about your archives. But also, none of these prophecies matter.
It's Chummy and Rage Reset, like
Chummy, I guess, yeah. But I don't know if any of these trigger, like in any kind of meaningful way. Go forth and conquer. Used to fight. Steal.
Yeah, no, go forth. Yeah. So I assume, I don't know this. I assume you're putting everything under Look How Far You Come and Overreach, and occasionally it only gets worse.
And I guess we don't really know because it doesn't. These aren't necessarily stacked back to back. It could be any combination.
Right. Yep.
Overreach.
Thanks, GG. We don't know. They don't know. Come on,
they
GG.
do. They do. Somebody just forgot to check. Somebody just forgot to check the box. Somebody just forgot to check the box. Remember when
somebody sent it to Forge Fire randomly, and then they just printed it. However,
remember how we also didn't know where any of the pips were on cards until What does this button do? And then all of a sudden it was like magic. They were there, and we all knew where they were.
Yeah. We should all be posting, actually. So.
Yeah.
So what about this? What about the deck that also is potentially coming to Worlds, and that is from Lord Judo? So the Melancholic Painter of Marty Blends. Dis Logos again in Shadows. So pretty strong combination. Anything jump out to you, Sheep, over there? Nice and quiet, sir.
No, because I'm not paying that much attention.
Perfect. So I think we've got... So you got Hoodwink again, right? So you got one of your 1,000,000 point cards. Feldar's Plan's very good. Double Miasma, slow your friends down. Double Bandit Culver to discard some of this other stuff. You got your Rage Reset again, although you got your wasted Shadows pip on it. Double Foreseer again.
I think the Shadows, though, even like you have Hawk to deal with some artifacts, double Predatory Landing, which you're going to Exalt and Enrage, because Logos with its Reap, it can at least slow it down and be forced to fight. I know it's odd, but I don't see that as being used as its fate. But yes, in Logos, you had the Rage Reset.
Creatures here. Right, and they're going to try to kill the Bandit Culvers, so...
Yeah. But Parallel Thinking, Rage Reset, Reiteration, Double Foreseer, Candle Unit, Double Cha. I actually really like the Cyberclone.
Cyberclone, yeah.
So good.
You know, we rated Foreseer only a 4. I think it might be
probably,
a 5.
Yeah, it probably does need to be a 5 in retrospect.
Yeah, Foreseer
I think
is
we
real good.
undervalued that one. Yeah.
Looking at 2 and getting 1 on play, and I mean, doesn't often stick around for the Reap, but
it can.
It can.
It can when you're playing it can play. I think what's actually really powerful on it is to control what's coming up, but there's also a number of prophecies and fates that will go ahead and trigger based on it. I think that having... There are a number of things that play off of knowing what the top card is, and so that is
like Wild Wormhole common, right? That's pretty good.
Yep. Let's talk about this deck that I don't understand how it lost.
Okay, well, you're there. I think the Dis sitting at 30, it is the lowest SAS bit, but this one did not really...
The Dis isn't very good.
No, Double Gift of Amber, Banish, Infinity Strop, Poltergeist.
Yeah,
they tell no tales.
Very good.
But
Poise Strike Poise Strike isn't bad. Not letting them, they're basically going to be skipping a turn if they want to go back to anything. Which a lot of the times in these decks, they want to go back to Logos if possible, right? Or go back to a house. So this does happen. Poise Strike not too bad. Solo, I've seen Solo dominate games. I've seen Solo cost games. Parasitic Arachnid, you want to pop off. Infernus it's Infernus. Poltergeist, like this is almost the I need to clean up house. I don't know how often you call this with this. When you have to do creature control, basically.
Poison strikes. Right?
Yeah, it's like when you have to do creature control, that's about it. That's all the creature
Parasitic
control.
Arachnoid.
Yep.
Yeah.
But when you have to do some creature cleanup,
to burst.
That's what your disc is here for.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, it does have 18 printed amber. It has Thoughtness of Ask Again Later. So that's great.
Retruvia came in top 4. Okay. This deck is gross.
All right. Go ahead. Talk about it.
So, Dis Logos Untamed. This is actually, we were talking about this before. This is Drazkor's Nightmare deck. It's got Infernus. This is Quad Infernus? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Quad Infernus with double Windrow. So we can just keep cycling those Infernuses back.
Yep.
Traumatic Echo.
This killed one of my decks.
Traumatic Echo.
Well, it's a
double what?
It's got the double Unity Prism in Logos.
Yeah, I was getting there. Getting there. It's got a Life Ward in there, a Traumatic Echo, a Poltergeist, a Stroop. Hamstring is meh, but Arachnoid's fine. Rage Reset, double. Actually, are there any dead cards in this Logos pod? Rage Reset, Double Unity Prism, Captain Cha, Designer Crick.
Yeah, that's 3-2, so it could stick to Reap.
Darn, double Darns, one has an Untamed Pip. So that's an almost Witch level status, so you kind of almost have to kill it. Double Zerp. You can't... Archiving 2 cards on a Reap from 2 houses? Really?
Yep,
it's gonna see more play, and yes, you want to, but you're not always going to be able to kill that Wookiee.
I know, but you have to it is a Witch status card to where you have to figure out how to kill it. Because from 2 houses, getting 2 cards from 2 houses, yowzers! I'm gonna put on my Inspector Gadget hat and go yowzers. Double Zerps for some more card draw. Yes, please. Or you can burn through cards if you don't want to play them. You can scrap them to discard a card and draw 3 if you need some more efficiency. Zerp, what do we give Zerp? Zerp is way better, I think, than what we rated him.
Zerp we gave, I'll tell you.
Way
Zerp
better.
We gave a 3.
Yeah, he might be a 4.
We only gave Darn a 2. I guess because it's slow.
It's slow.
It's super slow, but the fact that the with the house pip on Darn, that does make Darn pretty powerful.
House pip, yeah. We did not give it Witch status by giving it a 2, whereas Zeph Punch was a 4, right? We did give that quite a bit higher.
All these Logos guys, like, if it's the only one on the board, they're just good. The thing with these Logos creatures is you play against somebody who lands 4 or 5 of them.
Yes.
And then you're just like, you either answer them or you're basically done.
Well, it's almost like, you got to have a Stroop, right? Like, you got to have an Infinity Stroop ready to go.
Well, but I think that's what you're seeing is a lot of C coming from the disc.
With my Stroop waffle.
Yep, my Stroop
waffle. A gift of Amber, Infinity Stroop. They tell no tales. Like Double Doom, Banish. You're looking at a lot of control in those top placing decks that would have beat it. And I do think that you have some time. I actually like Harm's deck for his Logos when you get the play effect from Foreseer. Yes, Emeritus Stern is very good, but it's slow that you still have a chance to respond. And so when people have a chance to respond...
Colonial Witch is a little bit witchy status.
That is a witch.
And a Windrow. Could you imagine all 4 of your furnaces are out? And you get to Reap with Colonial Witch, destroying all your Infernus's and then Windrowing, getting them back.
Pretty good.
Well, it's shuffling, yeah.
I mean, shuffling. They're now available again. I mean, it's
I can go ahead and Lost in the Woods. It's good.
Once we get to Untamed, I think it'll be really interesting to see, because I gave Untamed trash scores when I was just filling up the scores, so I actually run the draft score tool. I'm curious where we end up with some of these scores.
Like
it
Colonial Witch, it can go a lot of different ways. Like Chonk Evermore is trash. I don't ever want to see Chonk Evermore. Right?
Chonk Evermore destroyed me this week at Sealed because it gave plus counters when I had just enough to do 2. But yes, for the most part, it does nothing. Yes, and that's what we're looking at. But I mean, you have, I don't know. There's some cards, yes, you're talking about Witch, but Loyal Packmate is actually what provides the protection on your Darns and
your Vivid
some of the actual
Fairies and your Rat Pixies.
Vivid Fairies, but Vivid Fairies are so slow. Like
they're slow, but great. But if you put a Loyal Packmate down, you're able to give them not being able to be targeted or not being able to be fought into. Now you have to have targeted removal, which a lot of these decks do, right? So
look at this deck that you're really excited about. 1, what are the prophecies? Ask again later. Good.
Yep.
Expect the unexpected. after your opponent shuffles. Yep. Go forth and conquer after fight. And then wounds into wisdom after
that I will take.
Damage.
Yep, that I will take.
Especially if you got atrocity.
Yep.
And
it doesn't have atrocity, but
that happens on your own turn though, not on their turn.
That's true too.
No, atrocity
it happens on their turn. Does happen on their turn.
Atrocity guaranteed to still fire that.
Yeah, it guarantees firing wounds of wisdom. Because at the beginning of your opponent's turn, they reveal the top card of their deck. They have to call that house.
Wait. During your opponent's turn, after a friendly creature is okay, yep, you're right.
Yep.
Yes. But if you look, this disc does not have atrocity.
No atrocity. It's just got all the other good cards.
But okay, what fates do we want to go ahead and stick under there? It's got good cards. I agree with you.
I will happily put the Vespid underneath to archive all of my Infernuses if possible. I will gladly put an Arachnoid underneath to have them lose too.
You're in Christmas tree land for this, but yes, Vespid is there. Okay, something to watch out for. Parasitic Arachnoid capture.
Am I in Christmas land? Because the Infernuses typically don't get killed. All they have to do is not be on a flank at the beginning of their turn for Ask Again Later.
Oh, Infernuses don't get killed because traditionally
they're better.
Recursion came from the board or from the discard.
Right.
But again, in this case, knowing that,
you're going to know their list. You're going to know what they're trying to do. So then all of a sudden you start killing Infernuses.
But do I want to kill them? Because they also have Windrow. So now they're going to be shuffling it back in.
Yeah.
Well, it has 10 printed amber. I actually think the double Unity Prism it hurts a little bit here early on because you want to be because you want to play your actual creatures and
you scrap it and get Ember. It's so flexible.
It's flexible, but you can do. If I have a 4/2, maybe I'm getting 2 Amber and I'm just moving on, and that's okay. But I think that it gives you some flexibility, but it's
Unity Prism allows busted things to happen. Being able to play 4 cards of any house, I still get to play 4 cards, which is still 2/3 of my hand. So I'm still drawing.
I mean, outside of first turning it, like I have not been a person who is finding great value in Unity Prism. Like
I'm with you, Sheep.
I find it better as a discard than it is as a playing card. Because you're handcrafting, you're generally playing 4 cards anyways.
True.
So that's just where I find but it's still got a lot of value because the discard for 2 to 3 amber is very strong. So I mean, I'm not trying to say it's a bad card in any way. I'm just saying there is
you
this
hear that
whole
Sheep wants to move Unity Prism down to a 3. That's what I heard.
It's a 5.
No, it's probably a 4.
It's probably still a 4.
Yeah, we have a.
Could be a 5. It's fine. I'm not gonna worry about it too much.
All right. I like the deck. I think it's pretty dope.
It's pretty cool.
I would not be upset if I opened this.
What did you guys think about Motility Dragon going ahead and bringing the 1 Amber Sky deck that made top 8?
I don't understand how this deck wins.
So this is Geistoid Logos.
How many players were there?
Skyborn.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, so what you're saying is in any other field, this doesn't make top 8.
Well, it could have went 1-2 and got top 8.
I did not say that.
I don't understand how this, I mean...
Actually, Dutch Nationals, we have the top 8 listed there. It did go 1-2.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, then I can stop talking there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
And again, when you have such a small...
123 on the draft score, which is not that great. It's not bad, but it's not, amazing.
Yeah, so when you're looking at the top 8, and you have such a low player count, we have 3 3-1s, 1 3-0, 2 2-2s, and 2 1-2s. So the Amber Skies being one of those 1-2s. Okay.
We don't have any
Quad
decks for
Bobash
the. We don't have any deck URLs for the Alliance.
I didn't copy them in because it's Alliance.
Oh, all right. I guess we don't care about Alliance anymore here.
So yes, for Archon, your winners were again Harmed first, Lord Judah for second, and then we can at least say who the winners were for Alliance. You good with that?
Yeah, Isfet and Don Keyforge.
Yeah.
Is Dexter in the chat? No, Dexter's not here anymore, huh?
Not at the moment.
Because Dexter makes me cry. But set distribution a little bit better for Alliance, right? We only had. I am having a real hard time reading this. Trying to make it as big as I can before it tells me no. All right, PV was 36% of the field. WoW 9.1, GR 9.1, Ember Skies 18.2, MMMMMM at a 9.1. Interesting there. I'd like to see that MMMMM build. And then
well, remember, you only have 11 players for Sealed and for Alliance. So.
True. And Vaultmaster 25 making an appearance at 8.25. 18.25.
And so
sorry.
Isfet was 3-0. Donkey Forge was 3-1. Faker was 3-1. Harmed was 3-0. So that's your 1, 2, 4, and 4. And then the final top 8 was Lord Judo, Motility Dave. Those were 2 and 2. And then we had Ellie Mac and Turk at 1 and 2.
Still want to see that build.
Yep.
Still
I don't think we have it. Yeah, we don't have
What
it.
you want to show you flex.
No.
I'm curious, that's all. I'm allowed to be curious, sheep.
Nope.
No
wonder if it's
curiosity.
like a million gigantics.
It had one in each house.
Could have 2 in each house.
Oh, that's true. It could have 2 in each house, couldn't it?
Get real wild.
All right. I think that's going to do it for us this week. We got anything else to say about Dutch Nationals?
It seemed like a good time, right? We got what other nationals are coming up? Like, when's Canadian Nationals? So should we be pimping that? When
I don't know, but I do need a sealed win.
So do I. Keyforge Nationals Canada.
He's gonna go look.
2025. I'm searching. See if the internet knows. All right, here we go. It takes place. All right, so Dutch, okay, Taiwan, Portugal, Brazil.
And if any of you want channels for your
Canadian.
Nationals event,
9/27. So September 27th.
end of this month.
Mm-hmm.
But if any of you want channels for your Nationals event, please reach out to Ewok. I'm just kidding. You can reach out to anybody.
You can be ignored.
Yeah. If you reach out to Sheep, you will be ignored. Ewok won't. Ewok will
So
make
here's
sure.
all the upcoming. Here's the upcoming national championships. Now that I've got the page up, so we've got Portugal this weekend. So 9/6. We've got 9/12 is Brazil. So that's next weekend. Then the weekend after that is 9/20 is the Danish National Championships. And then all the same weekend is the Swedish, the Canadian, and the UK. It's all the weekend of the 27th. And then on the weekend of the October 4th, we've got Italy and Belgium. And then finally on the October 12th is Hong Kong. So book your plane tickets to all those places.
And I did link it in our actual notes for those following along. It looks like we actually missed the Taiwanese National Championship on the 30th of last month. So for August.
Yeah. Missed Taiwan. Yeah. So, but they Taiwanese
hear
were not pinging
anything
us and
about
asking
it?
us about it.
No.
No, we didn't, which is interesting.
I thought I saw something on the Facebook page.
Could be.
Maybe.
I thought I saw something, but again, if you want your own channel for your upcoming national event, I know it's late, but if you would like your own channel, please let one of us know and we can make a channel for you. Nope, that was for Vietnam. Never mind. I thought it was Taiwan, but it was definitely Vietnam. Maybe it was Twitter. Because I thought I saw somebody say like this was their first event, and they had a real good time. And Ghost Galaxy had retweeted it. Yeah. Willie Huang made top 4 in Alliance.
Good for Willie.
Keyforge National Championships and top 8 in Sealed Tournament. It's my first big Keyforge event. What a fun weekend. Huge thanks for Ghost Galaxy and our LGS for hosting an amazing event. I'm pretty sure this was Taiwan. Because it happened, when was this? September 1st. So that would have been like last weekend. So I still need a sealed win. So does Drazcor.
I need a sealed win.
Well, you and Ewok are looking for any wins right now. Any top 2 finish will do for you two.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Rub that one in.
Yep, we both got top 2s last year, but that doesn't matter. That wasn't good enough last year. Yeah,
Listen, I'll go into the open. I was told it was not transferable or refundable, and I was not allowed to sell my spot in Worlds. So I totally would have given it away, but you have to play Alliance. To be honest with you, I might take the deck that I was playing simply because I want to get the accolades on it. I will lie to no one. I am kind of interested in getting the accolades on it. Just to have it. It probably would not do much, but just to have, that's not true. I might get that one turn where I'm able to do something, and then that's when I just go off. You never know. It can OTK, so, or it hits my or infinite. I'm sorry. Faint hits my Nep seed, and it doesn't matter. Who knows? It probably wouldn't go down like that.
So I just realized Riku. Did anybody say this? Riku posted about the Taiwan Nationals.
In where?
Did we talk about this? It's in our chat. So he said Taiwan Nationals was 4 PV, 1 talk, 1 GR, 2 MM. I assume triple M is what he's saying there.
Actually, yes.
For Archon, I assume. But the rule was traditional Chinese only, even simplified Chinese not allowed.
Oh, okay.
And I think there wasn't many participants. 12 is what Serotonin says, or 12 participants. So that is interesting, actually. I don't know traditional Chinese or simplified Chinese. I don't know what the
difference?
Must be something there. I don't know if I don't know. Taiwan versus China. Who knows?
I don't know. I could not tell you, but make sure if you can get to all of whatever your events you'd like to get to, because
get to all of whatever. Yeah,
get to all of whatever, right? If you get one close, just go, right? Because KFC is coming up quick, and you can't say I didn't warn all of you about buying your AC / Vault Tour gear. And I'll be warning you throughout the weeks until we get to KFC. And if you get to KFC and you're like, oh man, I wish I would have, well, that's just too bad. Drazcor says no.
Right.
Drazcor has to be
the chicken.
Drazcor has to be the heart. It has to be the mean parent in all of this. So He already said no.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
you
I'm
have
on
to. We voted when you weren't here, and we all voted you the bad parent.
Yeah. No dessert until you finish all your vegetables.
That's right. And we're going to go eat fried chicken
and do your homework.
And we're going to go to the Falling Knife Brewery. It was the Falling Knife, yeah. Falling Knife Brewery. I almost was like the Falling Axe Brewery. What else were we doing? Are we doing roast beef tonight, too?
I mean, that's lunch one of the days, but like that was real good. So that's definitely going to happen.
I like that place we went to last time, which was the fancy Crunch Wraps. That was a good spot.
Oh yeah, that was good. That was a good spot. Yep.
Yeah, definitely not what I expected. And then when we got there, I was like, "This is way better than I thought it was going to be."
All right, drafts.
Yeah, there's a bunch of good places around. Yep.
This is a really important question because it applies to you and I. What are you doing next Thursday on the 11th? Like that weekend?
Next Thursday? Well, it's my wife's birthday, but we can.
Okay.
Why?
Probably not going to work then. Well, I was looking, and the Brazilian Nationals.
Oh, and I'm going to a wedding.
The Brazilian Nationals is happening, and flights actually are not that much more than what it is to Vegas. It's $438 right now.
Are you serious? Wait, hold on.
Philadelphia. Yeah, just check it out. I mean, this is a Chicago. It's a 14-hour and 8-minute with one stop. It's
what's weird is we never really
show up for it.
We've only ever had one. Well, actually, we had two. So we've only ever had really like one person. No. I'm saying one person travel abroad from the show to go to a vault tour, and that was Sheep.
Z did it back in the day.
Back in the day, Z did do it. That's why I said technically two, but Z's not around anymore. Did you have any trouble with like
from Philly to Rio?
No.
Oh no. This is a one stop overnight.
Did you have any trouble with like a language barrier or anything, or were you pretty much fine?
It's pretty much fine.
Okay. I don't know if you'll have that same experience everywhere, but I was just kind of curious. I don't think we ever really talked about it. Because you were top 4 there?
Top 2.
Top 2? Did you make top table? Okay, this is a year ago. I can't remember what happened yesterday. You gotta help me out here.
I got beat my ass.
Sheep was over there, and he was like, ¿Dónde está el biblioteca? La biblioteca.
He's like, I only know how to find the. I only know how to find the library and how to order beer. That's all I know how to do.
Yeah, the bathroom. ¿Dónde es tu baño?
Yeah.
So like totally when I was in Spain with family, and I was walking down the street, and there was a library, and so I turn around, and I'm like, chicas. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? I was like, es aquí. And the kids are just rolling their eyes at me and like walking past. It was so good. So good. That was the extent of my Spanish that I know.
That was it. All right, guys. Well, it's been a blast. We'll do it again next week. I almost forgot about this week because I totally forgot it was Thursday today. Did that ever happen to you guys? I actually didn't expect to.
Monday off.
I didn't even expect to see.
Yeah.
I didn't even expect to see Ewok this week. I thought Ewok was like, "Yeah, I'm done. These kids, they're driving me nuts." But he was here. Glad you're here.
Look at this guy.
Look at this guy. Taking one for the team. Team player. But we've had a blast. We'll do it all again next week. Don't forget, go get your Archons Corner gear over at our Spreadshirt. You can find it down below. Over to the Patreon if you want to get your top decks from PV. W Energy. Use code DrawBetter. And you can follow us on all the socials. I haven't pimped them in a while.
And hit me up for a box of Woe for 100.
Yeah, hit your boy up.
Brazil, if I get 4 or 5 of these boxes, I think I can red eye it, miss one of the events and go to the other 2 and then red eye it back and teach the next day. And I can tell you all about it. It'll be a great time.
It'll be awesome.
I got a room for you.
It'll be a time.
What's happening, Ewok?
In Brazil?
Oh no, I'm talking about Brazil, but we can totally do Vegas.
I think he's talking
Brazil.
about Brazil.
Yeah, the flights are not cheap from Philly to Rio. Yeah. So
this is United at 438. Wow. I need actually one less box to be able to go to Vegas. I'm pretty close to Vegas. I could use just a box. That would really help. I got to try and get to Worlds too. That's we're trying.
Well, Worlds
we'll make it.
That's driving though.
Still costs money, bud.
For you.
This is true. But with that being said, we'll see you all next week.
Happy fortune, everyone.
If you say that you done it, no take back. Said you fell out of love and I hate that. But see me, I was stuck like a drug, really feeling for love and somehow I can't shake back. When you walked out that door, I was hurting. All the dreams in my head, you was perfect. You remember the very first time that we chilled and I reached for your hand where the nerves at. Time to pass, but shit, that's what it do. It be times I be sick sitting thinking about you. It was death do us part. You gave me the blue, really play with my heart. Left me lost in the field. Like this shit was fair game, but you made it through.